All right.
Just
So
run through.
we're just going to go through here.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Welcome, everybody. Yay. So glad everybody's here.
Yay.
And we have special guests today. So we have a little bit of our team from We Went Forward when we went to Ecuador last year. So we have a few of our members that are going to talk about what they wanted, what their experience was. So I'm so excited. Look at us all. We look pretty good, right?
Yes, with our blue shirts on.
With our blue shirts on, which a lot of us have our blue shirts on. Behind us is the Academy. And when we were there, we were given a great big tour. Do you guys remember that? Remember how the kids danced? That was so fun and so exciting. And we taught probably close to 90 students. That was the high school kids. What I remember most about that was how the kids were kind of, you know, how teenagers are. They kind of dragged themselves in. Remember, Carol was out there giving them all these little little files, to file their nails down, and they're looking at her like, "What are you doing?" And so that was really fun. And then at the end, look how happy they are. They were just so changed. And I think that was one of the most remarkable things I remember. It was so heartwarming. And there's Patty way back there. And there's Rick way back there. So, Patty, are you able to share with us? Are you here, Patty?
Patty's having trouble with her phone. She's going to get her granddaughter to maybe help her.
Oh, okay. Not a problem. Not a problem. Well, Patty was there. She was working so diligent with those kids. And also, I remember Patty had to babysit that little baby. Remember? She had her in the stroller and she was working. And then there she is working with the director of the Young Living Academy, who was just amazing. Andrea is going to give us a huge, amazing tour. There's so many changes happening at the school this year. So I think you're all going to be very excited to see that. And there you are, Carol, having a great time sharing away. And Carol, you know, explain to the people, you never really even took a class, a reflexology class, did you?
Yeah, Kim and I took one.
Oh, that's right, you took phase one. That's, or
Yeah.
No, the Reflex-OIL-ogy class.
You took a Reflex-OIL-ogy, and then
Took two.
And then remember, we did the hands-on, but you didn't have any training on hand reflexology because it was all on the feet. And then we did the hands on the Zoom class before we went. Kim, you want to talk about the where we stayed?
We stayed at NovaVita, the wellness spa that Young Living has right there on the farm. It is beautiful, relaxing, and there's the opportunity to do some spa treatments and some wellness treatments. So, and the distinction is, you know, you can get massages there, but you can also get IV drips or foot baths, or there's a soaking tub also. So there's a variety of treatments that you can get. And there are things that are very hard to get, I think very hard to come by here in the United States. There's some holistic places that will offer some of those things. I don't think any of them do essential oil stuff. Certainly not Young Living. And the food, as you're showing pictures, is amazing.
Oh my gosh.
Healthy and healthy and delicious, and perfect portions, not overly large. So yeah, it is truly an experience. When you walk outside of the bungalow in the morning, you are surrounded by the smell of fresh ylang-ylang on the trees there.
Oh, here's our bungalows. Those are the individual bungalows there. Hammocks to lay on, remember? That was fun.
Yes, there's paddle boarding available. Carol did that. It's a unique experience, and it's the people are there. People there are all wonderful. yeah. I
Carrie.
run out of words. There's just not even enough words to describe
Oh,
it. So
I know. Carrie, you want to say something about all the love going around there?
You have to unmute, Carrie.
There, hi. These girls were so interested in why it was helping their bodies. And when I showed them like the difference between what they were doing between what I do as a reflexologist, they were like, whoa. And even the boys, they were just shocked and amazed at how it helped their bodies.
I remember one of the girls came afterwards and was telling me how her headache went away. Another one came up and how their belly aches went away. And we worked on them for what, maybe an hour? The class was about an hour.
Yeah, but actual work time on their hands probably could have been only like 20 minutes because when they were doing it, they didn't have the right pressures and points, and they didn't know how to do it. And so going around to show them, wow, it was so rewarding.
And Carrie didn't stop. You went and you worked on everybody's feet at the NovaVita
I
Center.
did. I offered, I do. This is what I do. And it's my passion. It's my life. I have my office. I have people calling me, like my mom just had a car accident 2 days ago, and she called me and was like, Carrie, what do? I feel like I'm panicking. And my dad was in the hospital and he had like the solar plexus pain in his chest. And he said it was his heart. My mom said the same thing after her accident. So I helped both of them calm it down and relax.
It's so wonderful.
Yeah.
And Carol, you just had a great time doing all this too. And Kim, look at you guys. You had your, what would you like to say about this experience?
Well, I can honestly say that was my second trip down to NovaVita, and it is truly one of my happy places.
Yeah.
Being able to get up, walk outside the bungalow, and smell the ylang ylang, and go for a walk in the fields, because we can walk through the fields as well. And it's just, and the treatments, the staff there is wonderful. The kids, when you get your tour of the academy, they're constantly giving you hearts. They love it. And the treatments at the spa, it was really weird. My tinnitus actually cleared up for a couple of days while I was there from one of the IV drips.
Yes, that's what we're all doing with those IV drips. They have different things in them, but our favorite was the frankincense oil going in. And also we had thieves, and then we also had some different immune. And when we got our live blood cell analysis with Dr. What was her name?
Camilla, are you talking about Camilla?
Yeah,
Dr. Camilla, yeah.
Yes, Dr. Camilla. And when we did that with her, my gosh, it was just so wonderful because she set you up and told you what oils you need, what supplements you need, oh, I don't know. Oh, it's an emergency.
Uh-oh.
No.
Are you, hold on, because we had some bad weather, but
Okay.
are you having it bad weather right now?
It's all the way from the bay to here. Yeah. That's okay. Tornado watch. And there's Rick. Like you said, there's such a variety of different therapies there, but all using essential oils. It was very impressive.
And the facial was fabulous.
I think the facial was one of my favorites. And as a Young Living member, we got 25% off, which was really outstanding. And Rick, he wasn't able to join us. Vivian's working tonight, but Vivian and Rick and we all and you too, Carol and Kim, your student graduated. But you can also sponsor a student over at the academy and help them that way attend the school.
Our students graduate next year.
Oh, yeah. I thought it was okay. Oh, I thought it was in February.
No, it's this coming February.
Senior year.
Awesome. How exciting. They had 23 graduate this year. And very exciting to see the kids. Oh, who wants to talk about the farm project? Remember, the kids are actually doing this. Anybody want to share that experience?
I
Sure.
love that they were making this a school project, so it was learning and active hands-on, and it supports the kitchen and the finances of the academy, because they sell some of the eggs. Like, they have laying hens that first they use what they need for the school, and then they sell to the local community, and then they still have extra to sell to like local grocery stores. So that's just been such an improvement for them, because it helps to offset tuition for some of the kids. So all of the kids get some form of a tuition break, as I understand it. But there is a commitment from the families that they pay a portion. They always pay a portion, so they have skin in the game, so to speak.
Exactly. And this way the kids are also learning a business skill as well. They farm, they grow their own things. Kids actually started this farm with the papayas and the cashews and the cacao. And we are getting shared with some cacao there. And Deborah, you want to tell a little bit about this year, what we might be doing, hopefully?
Well, we're going to be able to, the farm is actually started. The Finca Botanical farm is growing some cacao as well. And so we're going to have some chocolate tour, go over the chocolate as well as make some chocolate. So they have a much larger type of tour, but this is actually the one that's going to be right on the farm. So we're very excited about that to be included in our farm day. So
that's super exciting, because I don't know if
Yeah.
people on this call know it, but the manufacturers of chocolate in our country are all turning to bioengineered chocolate, bioengineered cacao, because there's allegedly a shortage based on compared to the consumption. So read your labels carefully. Hershey's, Nestle, Lindt, Lindor, as I understand it, all of the big names are going to bioengineered chocolate.
Well, we didn't talk to the farm actually about it, but we were talking to NovaVita because he's helping organize that with the farm as well. But he was saying they're going full, as Young Living does, full strength into making products with the cacao, and we'll be able to buy some different chocolate bars and different things that are made, as well as I know a lot of us bought the cacao salt last year. So, but that was just like at the tip of the iceberg. Now they're going full force into it. So
yeah, that's great news. That's great news.
So it'll be fun.
And the other thing, do you remember, Deborah, he was telling us that the cacao is it's almost like an heirloom cacao that Gary had found. It originally was growing there. So that is almost like an heirloom chocolate.
Yeah. Yes. So that's really cool. I'm excited to learn more about that. So
in keeping up with this, I do believe Niall is the one who went and got some training in the chocolates and making chocolates. And he's a wonderful asset there at the farm. He's one of the chefs, and he's took some classes and learned how to refine the chocolate.
And we had the goat farm, which was pretty exciting, and we got to drink some goat milk. It looks like, Carol, you didn't like your goat milk.
she's frowning, but.
And we got to harvest ylang-ylang. Patty, are you there yet? Wanted you to share a little bit about your ylang-ylang experience.
Patty is still having trouble.
Oh, dear. Okay.
But she can hear us.
Okay. Well, we miss you, Patty. So yeah, we got to not only pick the ylang-ylang, which we had to learn how to pick the blossoms because the blossoms are, we were instructed to pick just the ripe ones, even though you'd get the chemical constituents and the therapeutic value from the non-ripe ones, it wouldn't smell as wonderful as the ripe blossoms do. And then we got to distill that, which was wonderful. And Deborah, the worm farms, remember, we got to go onto
Oh my, that was fun.
and we got
Yeah.
to see how the worm casings are being used to fertilize all the plants. Anybody else have anything they want to say about the academy or the farm or the
I was so impressed by not only the academy, because my sister and I had a home daycare and we did companion planting and composting. This was on such a much deeper level to train the kids. It's deeper and higher, and it really pulled out the specific talents that the kids had. And I loved it. I loved it. The worm farm. My cousin has a farm, a beef farm. I don't know how many cattle he has, but they're grass-fed, grass-finished, and he's experimented with the worm castings. And I tried to explain to him what they did and the Young Living at the spa, and he's like, "Oh man, I would love to go see that." So, just amazing.
Anybody else want to share anything else?
Hi, Lori. I made it on for a few minutes.
Oh, hello, Miss Vivian. Yes, what would you like to share?
Wow. Opportunity of a lifetime, not just to learn and understand Young Living's practices, how they farm, how they're stewards of the land, but they've become stewards of the children and the future generations of that area. But it was just such an enjoyable experience. Just being able to give back to them as well. It was truly worth every minute spent there and then some.
Yes, yes.
So
I agree. Thank you, Vivian. I'm so excited about this year and going back. We also have an opportunity. We're also going to be working with the adults, which is something that we wanted to be able to give this community some hands-on ways to help with the minor upsets of life. So we're teaching the older children so they can teach their younger brothers and sisters, and the parents so they can help each other and their communities with some skills of doing reflexology. So we're looking forward to that. And we're also going to be teaching raindrop reflexology for all of you who attend. So Deborah, I know this is still being kind of in place, but maybe you want to explain just a little bit, and they can always go to the webpage for more information.
Yes, Laurie and I had a Zoom calls with NovaVita and with the Academy, so both of their teams. So we learned a lot of, things that, and they're so excited to have us back. But so they're, so much has changed at the Academy. And so our itinerary will be tweaked a little bit, because on Friday we'll teach the parents, and then Monday we're going to teach the students. Friday we'll teach the students, but earlier in the day, and Monday we'll teach the parents the first thing in the morning. So, and we'll do the farm tour on Saturday, would be my guess, so we'll have a little bit more time as well. If not, we'll be able to do it on Monday afternoon. But we're doing September 10th through the 15th, and with an option if you'd like to stay an additional day. But we have, all the meals are included, as well. Of course, we're going to be doing the Raindrop Reflex-OIL-ogy class, which is on Sunday morning. That's a 4-hour class at NovaVita. And if you need CEUs, we'll be able to give you CEUs. But we're going to have the school nurse from the academy will actually be attending that class so she can learn to teach the kids or help the kids, as well as some of the therapists from NovaVita will be attending that class as well. So we're very excited about that. So really, if you have any questions, and someone asked about the services, I have a list, but I've requested an updated list. So with your Young Living membership, you get 25% off of that, what will be listed, and I can send that out to you. But it's everything is so reasonable. And I don't know the pricing right offhand, but I can send that out to you of the current what I do have. So
super. And for more information and to contact Deborah, you can go right to contact at Reflex-OIL-ogy.com, or her phone number 251-209-4949. And all people are welcome. You don't have to have any experience. You don't have to be an oiler. You don't have to be a reflexologist, a massage therapist. You just come as you are with a big heart and wanting to share the goodness of creation with all of these people. And you will be blessed. I will assure you that you will be blessed. So,
Carol, excuse me, Laurie, Carol asked about the nearest airport. So we didn't go into that. I apologize. We actually fly into into Guayaquil, which the airport code is GYE. It's so easy, and that's why we arrive. They have a driver that picks us up straight from the airport and takes us straight to NovaVita, which is about a 45-minute drive. And some people I've had a comment about security and things like that. It is, we are protected. We come in, they pick us up from the airport. We go straight to NovaVita, which is a secured facility as well. We're right on the farm. And then we have transportation that takes us from NovaVita to the academy, which is only about a 15-minute drive. So it is very easy to get around, and Guayaquil is the airport that you would want to fly into, which is GYE. And we're flying American, although they changed our flights. We were going to get in earlier, but American, we have no control over that. And we kind of route, if anybody wants to, they can route with us through Miami. So
super awesome. Super awesome. Well, thank you for all my past attendees, and a lot of them are coming back again this year because it was so fantastic. But we need you, and we need more people to do that, because we're going to have more students to be teaching. It's going to be a great experience, and I really encourage you to step up and step out with some Reflex-OIL-ogy. Thank you, everybody, for coming. Appreciate it. Anybody have any questions that they want to ask at this point?
Let me just say, if you're having any anticipation about going out of the country with us, it is an easy way. If you've never traveled outside of the U.S., it is a very easy way. Laurie and I both are seasoned travelers, and quite a few of us that are going will be. And it's an easy way for you to get your feet wet, so to speak, but to go and to be blessed with what we're doing. And that is such, and to learn. I mean, gosh, we learn so much. So anyway, that was my 2 cents. Sorry.
It was 4, and it was well worth it.
Oh, okay, 4. So any questions for me, you can call me, email me, or whatever. So.
And I don't know if anybody mentioned it before, but the food was for this world at NovaVita. The food was amazing. They took such good care of us with dietary. It was amazing.
It was.
Just in case anybody else needs that. push.
We had a lymphatic drainage massage on our spare time, and I lost 25 pounds in the 4 days that we were there. And most of that was the lymphatic fluid, plus the clean eating. The food was so satisfying, so satisfying.
Yeah.
We weren't starving, that's for sure.
No.
In any way, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, and dietary. We were well taken care of.
And we even played cards or games. So it was fun. It's so beautiful too there. So
You'll
and
have a good
Patricia,
time.
I'm so glad that you're going to be joining us. I know that you're on here as well. Do you have any questions?
I just had some questions in regards to the services. Do they accept credit cards, or do we have to have money, or
No.
do
Yeah, nope, you're fine. Once we arrive, of course, we've got the package, but whatever you decide on your services, and actually we'll probably try to let you book some of these services or give me a list of what you're wanting so we can work it all into the schedule. But they give you at the end of the stay, they have a tally for you, and you can pay by credit card, and your gratuities can be paid by credit card, or you can have cash to be able to pay the gratuities directly to your therapist if you want. That's kind of easy, but it's also easy just to pay one tab. And they're on the central time zone, so they're the same. And it's just an easy process to book, and there's plenty of time for us to all have services. So.
Okay. Also, I have a question in regards, has Lori decided on the oils that we're going to be taking?
Right. So I think I know for sure, I'm going to ask you to bring basil, maybe marjoram. Valor's always a good one. I think I'm going to go with that, and maybe Endoflex for the parents. The kids are having an Olympic day on Saturday. We'll teach them on Friday how to help their body with aching shoulders or leg muscles, or how to give them more energy. So I thought, basil is going to be, get the small milliliter, the 5 milliliter. So I'm not definite yet, Patricia, but I'm leaning towards that, but we will let you know.
Okay.
And we'll try to have that figured out within the next 30 days and then get it sent out. So
I got one thing to add since you brought up the academy. Any excess oils that you have, they will always take those because they put those, the nurse has a station, and when the kids need something, they can go in there and use whatever they need. The school also loves it when we donate supplies for them. Crayons, pencils, whatever. And they really do appreciate that. I know last year I took them a bunch of dry erase markers just because they're wonderful.
Yeah.
They need the support.
Book bags, if you have a supply of book bags or backpacks, I think I took several over last year. It's just whatever we can donate. It's also your luggage limit will be your only limit. So. But
Carol had a question. Carol?
Yeah, what time we need to arrive on the 10th?
I believe our flights are unfortunately coming in like at 10 something in the evening time. The transportation to NovaVita and return will be, if you're coming in at a different time, they will still pick you up. We'll coordinate that. So it's really whatever you get your flights for. You just need to send it all to me. I coordinate with NovaVita and the transportation for you. The earlier you can, but some flights like us, we booked with American months ago, and we had an early flight, and they are not flying in early. So they're only flying in the evening. So unfortunately, it gets us in. But I can help you and work with you, Carol, on going through getting your flights if you'd like me to assist you. So
And I go, I'm on United. So if anybody, has that preference or is better for them, I'm happy to I still need to send you my flights, but sort of look out for anybody if they want to be on United. So.
Right, and the customs coming into Ecuador was easy. And you just basically, once you get in, the transportation ahead of time, I will send you out the final information, and they even send me a picture of the person that will be picking you up, and they will have a sign that says Reflex-OIL-ogy Group and or Reflex-OIL-ogy team, whatever I tell them to say. But so it's very easy. So. Mm-hmm. And if you can coordinate coming in through Miami on the same flight we are, that's great as well. Then we're all together. So
she's in Arizona, so
yeah,
she probably goes straight down.
Possibly, yeah. So every airport, I mean, every direction is different. So, any other questions?
I was looking at how everyone was dressed. I saw long pants and shorts. And so what is the preference for what to pack?
Well, you're not going to be in high heels, that's for sure.
No.
But I'm assuming it's humid, and
September is a really good time for us to go there. And it's, I don't know, girls, I mean, I was comfortable in a t-shirt and the long pants I wore just because I always do. Anybody have any comments on that?
Whatever you're comfortable with. I sort of had sort of calf length things, and mainly in the evening it was cool. But just whatever layers, if you're, sensitive to temperature changes, always a good thing is just layers.
I didn't know about mosquitoes and.
Well, there were some bugs, yeah, for sure. And so if you have a light long sleeve shirt for later, or longer pants for later, they also had bug spray that they make up there that they had it on the in various spots around that you could just easily use as well. But
they used the Palo Santo. Remember, they were burning. Yeah. They were actually making a burn pile for the goats to keep the bugs away from the goats of Palo Santo.
Yeah,
nice.
So it smelled good, and it kept the bugs away. We also brought home some aerosol. Remember, we brought home. They had a little store there. And you will have the opportunity to buy some cultural items that will support the community. They had a little, remember that community center that we
go to the artesian market, which is on the day that we tour the academy. And so that's their community center, and they love to have you come in and buy, they're just wonderful little items. So,
and they like cash there. They liked the cash there if that is something that you want to participate in. Well,
that's why I was going to ask how much cash to bring.
Just depends on your budget and what you feel like you want to spend. And the therapists, I'm sure, would prefer cash for if you feel inclined to tip them. Cash is always a good way to go for them, but it's not required. Like Lori said, or Deborah said, everything can go onto the credit card when you're paying it just all depends on what your budget is that you feel. Most of the handmade items they're not exorbitant.
Carrie's holding something up that she got. As far as cash, Carol, there's nothing that you have to spend at NovaVita or the Academy other than tips. Excuse me, for cash, and you don't have to do the cash or the tip for with cash. So there's nothing really to spend at NovaVita. Because any products you buy, you can do credit card. When we go to the farm, you can use credit card, maybe just incidental cash, but or your gratuities. So.
And the currency of Ecuador is the U.S. dollar, so you don't have to worry about converting. So they use the U.S. dollar there.
I would recommend bringing at least one pair of long pants because when you tour the farms, sometimes there might be little critters that find their way on your legs and you just want to protect them.
Because we are walking out into the Ylang-Ylang or wherever we will do some planting like we did last year. So we're very excited, and we might do some planting at the academy if we can get that coordinated. So no bugs are allowed.
Carol, what did you put in the chat? What were those little things?
Worms.
Bugs. Oh, they're bugs. Oh gosh, too fun.
I just have to say, I enjoyed the ladies in the Rick. Oh my goodness, I just loved your husband, Vivian. It was such a positive experience, and none of us, I didn't know anybody before except for Lori and Deborah. So it was so nice.
Yeah, so if you want to come by yourself or bring your spouse with you, it's all fine. Bring a friend. It's all good, and we all become very connected.
And Rick, you really need to come.
Oh, I love you.
You have to come.
There's
Wow, I've got a Vegas gig I got to do.
Yeah.
Somebody's got to work. Somebody's got to mind the farm.
Oh, Rick, you were going to the farm. Come on.
We have goats and cattle and sheep now.
Okay, whatever.
A goat herd.
Yeah.
Well, we need one in the backyard after all this rain.
Oh, I tell you, that's true. So.
Yeah.
And I'm easy to get a hold of. Just either email me, text me, whatever, and I can answer all questions. And I will be sending out more information. So if you're gonna with Carol, if you're planning on a tent coming, or Allison and Vicky, the three people that I know haven't signed up, if you will just contact me so we can, I can also send you more information. So. And I don't know about you, Carol and Kim, if y'all are signing back up again. So
I just pulled up my schedule, and unfortunately, we'll be just getting back from our Alaskan cruise, and then
that's what you told me. So
and I've got to go, and I'm supposed to go to a conference up in Minnesota on the 16th.
Okay.
So.
Well, okay, we're gonna miss you.
We'll miss you.
Well, Kim can come.
Well, Kim and I are planning on going for the graduation of our kids.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Graduation. Yeah.
Yeah. So, okay. I don't have anything else, Miss Laurie.
Anybody else have any other questions or comments?
It's worth it.
It is. We hope to see you. So please join us.
It will be a great trip.
Yes, it will.
It will definitely be a great trip.
It is always a good trip.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Everybody good?
I am.
Love you. Many blessings to everybody.